my child, I know you're hurting, can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your
三つ編みにする？私色やりたい。4歳の子はママと一緒にやろうか？そうね。
leave everything for me. Stay the night. Oh, miss your flight. Walk through the rain with me. Get soaked to the skin, feel let's hang
Hello.
out.
Hello. I like parkour.
Oh, I used to see in colors, now it's gray. Till I met you at the concert the other day. The whole room lit up with warm, sunny rays. Tonight we'll turn minutes into days. And nothing's gonna make me look away. Feel all the air and breathe. Lift up your head and leave. Count the stars before we leave. Try to reminisce over me so that I will cherish your memory. Oh, I used to see in colors, now it's gray.
Jag sänker lite på oss. Är det bara att sänka på?
Det blir så nötkött.
Okej. Sugoi volym.
Jag brukar äta bort lite ingredienser.
Ja.
Sen äter jag.
Okej. Men bröd är jättegott också.
Ja. Det är ingen smör.
Är det gott?
Briochebröd.
Är det sweet?
Har du tycker?
Vad är det?
Oj!
Vi gillade den.
Alla gillar det.
Alla gillar vad det
Det luktar citroner.
Vi äter citron.
Majonäser!
Okej. Hur ser man stjärnor?
be those bad guys smoking cigarettes behind the school. Always trying to be cool, trying to be those bad guys, you know. I still think about what we had when we were younger. We were never running out of time. As long as we had each other, oh, everything was black and white.
Det är fina skenor tycker jag också.
Driving in a
Sken.
car, never know